Hi and welcome. We're the Weasley sisters. This is episode 125. I'm Naturally Nitty, also known as Jessica.
And I am Starnit, also known as Allena. Today is October 7th. This is our weekly podcast. If this is your first time watching, thanks for coming. If you are coming back, thank you for coming back.
Yes. So grab your knitting, pull up a chair, and craft along with us.
Mojo?
Nope.
This is going to be a short one.
A very short one, I think.
So, any works in progress?
Nope.
Oh, really? I have some granny squares that are over on my thing, and I just remembered it. I thought I was prepared, but I wasn't.
That's okay.
So, I have some granny squares that I was going to do with cardio knitting, but we'll talk about cardio knitting later and how I suck at it. But, I have been working on my order mission, which I'm not as far as Jessica, obviously, but...
Oh, I have my order mission. I forgot about that.
I've gone through the first full repeat, and I'm on like the last one or two rows of the second repeat, and we do like 6 or 7.
Very cool.
So
looking good.
Yeah, I really like how it's turning out. I think it's going to look really nice.
Cool. Me too.
That's the Gale, aka Night Songs pattern. It's free pattern on Ravelry, and it is made out of my hand spun, the green Rolex that you gave me, and I spun, and they were about a sport weight, so I'm using size 8 needles.
Cool.
Those are all the tech specifications for those of you that like that.
Yeah.
But that's all that I'm working on.
Yeah, I was going to do some squares for Quidditch, but I just never got around to it. I think they had to be handed in yesterday.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm working on my order mission. I have sleeves about to there.
Now, something happened with your sleeves, right?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I was following the pattern, and they were, like, about this big, like, another inch on, and they were just, like, huge, and you just kept increasing, and I was like, I am not a man. I need big man sleeves. So I ripped them out, and these are more tapered and fit my arm better. Like so. So yeah. So I'm just kind of going with it. And now I'm kind of having to increase a little faster now that I'm near the top because I need to get to the certain amount of stitches and blah, blah, blah. But whatever. It's going fine. Yeah, but that's it. That's all I'm working on.
Okay.
Knit-wise.
Weaving?
No weaving. I'm lame today.
Yes, very sure. Sewing?
Nope.
I actually have some sewing prep. Like, I got out fabric and I cut a bunch of bags. I have to just do the other prep of, like, pinning and getting ready to sew. Like, on Sunday nights, but there's a Juana's at our church, so Bella goes to that. He helps out with that, and so does Madison. So I have the house to myself on Sunday night, so it's like my sewing time, and I get so much done.
That's nice.
It's amazing how much you get done on just alone time. So that's all I have for sewing. Like, I don't ever get any actual sewing finished, but
that's okay. That's progress. That's good.
So, Jim?
Spinning.
Spinning. We totally skipped spinning.
Let's. Oh, we did. That was supposed to be right after knitting. We're like, I'm out of it.
Spinning.
Spinzilla started yesterday. 6th through the 12th. Right now I'm focusing on spinning up the Rolags as part of my newt. I have about 10 to 12 ounces to do. I just um, skeined up this one. This one is, I believe, Kelpies, because my Care of Magical Creatures newt. So, which they're like, it's kind of like the Loch Ness Monster, but whatever. I did it Navajo plaid. I don't know. So I have to, it's about like 2 inches per colorway is what I'm doing. It's pretty.
2 inches?
What?
You said 2 inches.
2 ounces.
Okay.
Did I say inches? Whatever. So that's that one, and then I have unicorn guts.
Cool.
And this one is like hippogriffs inspired. And then I have Cornish pixies that's on the wheel. I'm almost done with that. I didn't spin much today. And then I just have one other that I need to spin. Because I spun one creature before. And then I get to spin whatever I want for like classes and stuff. So that's exciting.
I also doing Spinzilla.
Yay.
So my goal is to spin 1 bag of the mashup, which they're separated into 5 little bumps, and then 2 of the common denominator colors.
Cool.
So this is 3 ounces. This is 3 ounces. So 6 and 5 is 11 ounces. So that's my goal. But I mean, like I said, I'm spinning it pretty thin. Right. So I Monday, like I said last week, I was gonna pull off the bobbin I was working on. So this is what I have. I have it left, probably about 2 ounces left of that for this bobbin to finish. But I figure I'll finish it after Spinzilla. Yeah. So I'll just spin another bobbin, 2 bobbins. I'll spin 2 bobbins for Spinzilla because I also have this one finished that I had finished last week.
Cool.
So I just took those off and put them on pause until after Spinzilla, just so I have like authentically spun.
Right, because Spinzilla, they count yardage and stuff for those of you that don't know what it is.
I started, because I've been spinning the common denominator fiber, and I'm kind of not sick of it, but like I've been spinning. I spun that one bobbin is full of it, and this one's like halfway full.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'll just start on the mashup stuff. So I split that all up, and I've been spinning on that. So I have maybe like an ounce spun. Sweet. I have not a bunch of spinning time, so
yeah.
That's why I'm spinning now. So I hope I don't fail miserably.
I was going to, but I didn't want to drag my wheel down here. And then I figured, hey, this is a good time to skein it up. But yeah. So now we can move on to gym.
Gym. No gym for me. I have put my workout clothes on twice this week and just teenage drama. And I well, I missed my window for working out. It's lunchtime. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, and nothing major. It's just, stuff. And so I haven't worked out. But last week I worked out on Monday, and then Saturday we had our Light the Night walk, yeah. Which was like a mile and a half walk. So, and it was like kind of uphill. So it was a good workout. Like, I worked out last week.
That's good.
How about you?
I've been doing T25. I skipped today because, like, not that I pulled a muscle, but, like, in the back of my arm, I don't know if I, like, did something, but it was, like, a little sore yesterday and today. It's feeling a lot better now. But today on the schedule, like, because I follow a calendar, it was, like, upper focus. So I was like, I'm not going to work out the arms when they're feeling a little iffy.
Yeah.
So I will do that tomorrow. But, yeah. Random randomness?
Yes, random randomness. Well, randomly, we went on the night walk. It was so cool. But it was so cold. Not even funny. Like, I was looking for my jacket, couldn't find it anywhere. And I was like, Madison, it has to be there. I know I hung it up. And she's looking, and I felt really bad. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, can you go look in the car? Maybe I left it in the car. She looked, and I'm like, where was the last time I had it? And I was like, in Wisconsin. So I texted Jessica, and I was like, do you happen to have an extra gray fleece zip-up jacket at your house? And she was like, I'm like, it should have sheep mittens in this inside. And she texts back, yeah. I was like, oh.
I noticed it, like, the day after you guys left, and I was like, well, so we'll get it again sometime.
That's the inside part of my winter jacket. Like, because it's separate.
I'm sorry. I'll send it to you.
A winter jacket right now.
Is it?
But it's so
that
cold
out?
It got
just
so
at
cold.
night.
We were wearing hats and fingerless mittens. It was so cold, and they ran out of coffee cups because they had free coffee at the thing. So we like left. This is how cold it was. I'm like, let's go get some at the local Sheets, which is a
gas station.
Yeah, gas station. And they're like, we're all like, okay, so we go and we get it, and then we like drove back, and like that's how cold it was, and we were like downing this coffee that's normally like so hot that you burn your tongue. We were just like chugging it because it was so cold. But then once we got walking, we warmed up and stuff. But there was a ton of people. It was amazing. Like I shared some pictures on Instagram, like mashup pictures, because it's kind of hard to take pictures while you're walking. You know, and you were just kind of walking, not in a straight line, but you were like walking with your group in a line, and it went around the campus. And so like as you went through turns, you saw like kind of like a snake almost of lights.
That's cool.
It was really, really cool. So it was a lot of fun. But I was excited that we raised about over $400.
Nice.
As our little team. So
yeah.
We all got free T-shirts and little lanterns, which I should have thought to bring the lantern down here. It's really cool. And I think the girls liked it.
That's cool.
But I liked it. And, you know, it was, like, emotional and fun at the same time, so.
That's good.
But that's all. Oh, our internet supposedly is fixed. Not sure if you can tell. Yeah. But they supposedly fixed it because I called them because it was slowing down. And I'm like, we are paying for the fastest speed and paying out the butt. It should be faster than this. Like, I shouldn't have my computer open and plugged into the internet and it running slower than dial-up.
Yeah.
So I called them and they were like, oh, well, you have like 800 errors on your modem. And I'm like, what the heck does that mean?
Well, fix it.
And they're like, well, I'm going to clear it, and we'll see how many you have. And if it happens again, call us back. So then the next day I called. They're like, oh, yeah, there's like 300 errors overnight. And I was just like, what the heck? And they're like, it's probably just something that's coming in. And so we'll send someone out. So the guy came, and he checked. He's like, yeah, I changed some stuff out on the pole or whatever. I'm convinced that we've been paying for the high-speed internet, and they have been sending just the basic speed because that's how much difference, like, in speed of...
Now it is.
Yeah.
That's crappy.
So that kind of annoys me. But it's working now, so I'm not too annoyed because whatever.
No, that stinks.
So hopefully our picture is a little bit clearer.
Yeah, it looks good to me right now. a lot of times we have issues, as I'm sure you all can tell.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been doing much, just spinning, making Rolags for my new. Oh, I bought a book.
You bought a book? Oh, I got that as an audiobook.
We didn't have it as an audiobook in mine, and I'm actually reading it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you liking it?
Yeah.
I haven't finished the series, so I haven't started reading it or listening to it yet. But there's a book that I got called. Okay, the first book is called.
You could read it because it only goes through the first book, and I mean, it's more than just the first book, though. It's more about him.
Oh, then I might just read it. I have been reading this book. The first book is called Cinder. Dawn told me about it.
Okay.
Cinder, and then the next one is Scarlet.
Bless you.
Thank you. The next one is Scarlet, like Little Red Riding Hood type, you know? And I was reading it, and our library only lets you borrow books for 2 weeks, and then you have to, like, renew it.
Yeah.
So I went to try to renew it when I had it, and it was like a book, not like an audiobook. And someone had put a hold on it, so I had to return it, and it wasn't done. So I took it back, and I put a hold on it, and I just got a notification that it's in.
Cool.
Like, it's back. So hopefully I can finish that book. And then the one after that is called Press, I think. They're pretty interesting. I like them.
Cool. Hey, look.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Oh, I update. Oh, that's pretty.
I saw
that's the hippogriff?
Yeah. It's like grays with bits of yellow.
I like that.
And some sparkle. I do too. It's actually really fun. I also got from the library and finished already the last book of the Mortal Instruments series, City of Heavenly Fire. So.
Good.
Yeah. It closed it out. But she's like writing, there's like 5 sets of series. So like she started out with the Mortal Instruments, and that's 5 books, and then she has
the
Infernal Devices, and she's working on, like, there's gonna be 5 of those, so that's 2, and then there's another one I think called the Dark Artifacts that incorporates some of the characters that you meet in the last book. And then, like, she's gonna do one that's in between the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices, and then I forget what the other one's supposed to be. But I'm like, it's crazy. I don't know. They keep me busy while I'm, like, rollagging.
Yeah. I need to finish the Mortal Instruments. The Infernal Devices I read. I don't think I finished the 3rd book.
You never finish things. You get annoyed with them. Which is fine.
And it's just me. I mean, I'll go back to it. Like, I still have the book, so
yeah,
I'll go back to it, but
it's not a bad thing. I just think it's funny.
But I like series. Just when they start repeating themselves or changing what happened in the last book in the new book, it just annoys me, so I stop reading. And yeah. Can't have all book series be like Harry Potter and just go cohesively in 7 books. You know what I mean?
Right. So. No, I need a new series now because I'm like.
Okay, so this like totally dorky book series. Someone had sent. I did a coffee swap a while back, and someone had sent me this book. I don't know what happened to the actual book, but I got some of the audiobooks from the library. They're coffee house mystery series.
Okay.
And like they're based like someone dies, and then person that about like she goes and solves all these murders, like these murder mysteries. So like it's like a really cheap, not cheap, but like a beach read type of book.
Okay.
So I've been getting those and reading them, but I can usually figure out who did them before too long. So they're not too fun, but they're like quick reads if you're looking for them.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Not that I want to sit and read things. I like audiobooks better because then I can do it.
Well, no, I mean, I got them as audiobooks.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll check it out.
I mean, read to me.
That's the best way. I know Gabe, so I was reading this book today, and Gabe's like, "You're really reading a lot." And I was like, "Yeah." And he kept saying, "You're reading that." And I'm like, dude, I can read. I prefer audiobooks, but I can read. It's just kind of funny. He was all impressed that I was actually reading a book.
That's funny. You know that's bad.
Or shocked. I'm not impressed. Yeah. I don't know. But I was like, okay, leave it alone. I'm reading, yep. But so we started watching a few shows online. Now is the season that starts up new shows, right? Gotham.
Is that good?
It's pretty good, actually. We're liking it. I mean, there's only been 2 episodes. Actually, I think there's a 3rd one on today or tomorrow. I forget what day it comes out on. And Grace Point, which has David Tennant in it. It's like a 10-episode miniseries about a murder mystery. Good stuff. I forget what else we're watching. Not too much. But The Walking Dead starts up, I think, this Sunday.
Yeah, they finally got it on Netflix, the season we missed.
You need to watch it on Project Free TV.
I tried that, and it was not good. I could never get it to work.
Sometimes I have to, because they have, 50 different links that you can choose from, but...
But yeah, no, we are just a season behind. So we're watching the old season, but we only have time, once a week to watch it. Though this Sunday we watched, 2 or 3 of them in a row. It was good.
It's a good show.
They're just sick.
I tried...
Right.
They are gross. But I tried to convince
No,
Joe...
I mean,
Oh, they're sick. Yes, in the...
Sickness.
I get you. You're, cutting out again. This is not making me happy.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. I tried to convince Joe that we needed to binge watch all the seasons before it started. This was, a week or 2 ago. I'm like, we can do it in 3 weeks. It's possible. Because that's when we finished Breaking Bad. And he's like, yeah, I don't think so. I'm like, fine. I'm like, it's so much fun to do, though.
Yeah, but when you do that, you start, thinking everyone's a zombie. So...
Yay, I'm all skinned up.
That's cool. We're just kind of rambling, so...
Totally.
Say bye.
This is a total short one. I'm sorry, people. We'll be more interesting next week.
Yeah, we hope.
Maybe. All right. Bye.
Bye.